underdog, play the part. They call me an outlaw.
I personally investigated the Oklahoma City bombing case. Huge cover-up. Jack Kennedy's assassination, huge cover-up. Bobby Kennedy's assassination, huge cover-up. World Trade Center, huge cover-up. Okay, terrorism. They're using it as an excuse to take away our constitutional rights and our civil liberties.
Cosmic flame.
The Bilderbergs. The Illuminati, Bilderberg, New World Order, globalists are the element behind this. It dovetails into the satanic movement, and this movement has infiltrated into our intelligence community, the once great FBI and the CIA. I personally investigated the Oklahoma City bombing case. Huge cover-up. Jack Kennedy's assassination, huge cover-up. Bobby Kennedy's assassination, huge cover-up. World Trade Center, huge cover-up. Okay, terrorism. They're using it as an excuse to take away our constitutional rights and our civil liberties. The Bilderbergs. The Illuminati, Bilderberg, New World Order, globalists are the element behind this. It dovetails into the satanic movement, and this movement has infiltrated into our intelligence community, the once great FBI and the CIA.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in the history of the mysteries, then I suggest you use this time right now to gather up pen and paper and listen very carefully to what you will hear on this broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Freemasonry is an occult secret society. And all Freemasons have aligned themselves with the occult. The word occult means hidden or secret, concealed from view, behind the veil, so to speak. This is the obvious conclusion that people with just a casual knowledge of the lodge are forced to realize. The word occult means deliberately kept hidden, not revealed to others. Now, how can Freemasonry avoid being classified as occult when the Mason is forbidden by oath not to reveal what goes on behind the closed doors of the lodge, even to his wife or his fellow church members? All Freemasons have definitely, without any doubt whatsoever, and by their own admission in their voluminous writings throughout the ages, participated in occult activities, ceremonies, and rituals. This is not an opinion, it's a fact. And the Masonic book, The Royal Ark, its hidden meaning, documents quite a bit of it. Many Freemasons shudder at the word occult, which comes from the Latin meaning to cover, to conceal from public scrutiny, and the profane. That's you, folks. But anyone studying Freemasonry cannot avoid classifying Freemasonry among occult teachings. Tonight, we're going to take a look at some of the powerful people and organizations that have played a part in the modern occult revival And I'm sure you will agree that we're going to find as we study their teachings that they all have one common denominator: Freemasonry. Anton LaVey, the high priest of the Church of Satan, with its headquarters in San Francisco, states that Masonic orders have contained the most influential men in many governments, and virtually every occult order has many Masonic roots. Freemasonry is not just an occult secret society. Freemasonry has served for over 200 years as a fertile recruiting ground for other occult orders. You see, men who have come together to practice Masonry have many times down through the years formed other organizations to plunge even deeper into the occult, the hidden mysteries, if you will. According to our research, the first group that actually used the Masonic Lodge for their evil designs was the infamous Bavarian Illuminati. This secret society was officially formed, that is, in the public eye, by Adam Weishaupt, professor of canon law at Ingolstadt University on May the 1st, 1776. That's a very famous date throughout history. It is celebrated as the founding day of communism, of the Socialist Internationale. May Day, as they call it, May 1st, was the day that they had huge parades celebrating the birth of communism in Red Square in Moscow during the height of the Soviet Union. As the plans of the Illuminati began to leak out, ladies and gentlemen, brave men took a stand and raised their voices in protest. One such man was John Robinson, a professor of natural philosophy at Edinburgh University and General Secretary of the Royal Society of Edinburgh. In his book, Proofs of a Conspiracy, which you can still obtain, which was originally published in 1798, that's right, folks, 1798, Robinson thoroughly documented how Freemasonry served as the nursery school for the Illuminati. It was then discovered that this group and several associated lodges were the preparation school for another order of Freemasons who called themselves the Illuminated, and that the express aim of this order was to abolish, completely destroy all independent and sovereign nations, to destroy Christianity, overturn all civil government, and establish themselves upon the throne of the world. The leaders of the so-called New Age movement, which is not new at all, it's just a repetition of a movement that has emerged and then gone underground when it was suppressed throughout history. The latest emergence before the New Age movement, so-called today, was during the 1930s when Hitler was rising to power in Germany. These leaders of the so-called New Age today have also found a friend in the friendly confines of the Masonic lodges. In the last 2 centuries, Freemasonry and the New Age movement have been intricately intertwined. The Scottish Rite Journal of the Southern Jurisdiction, which, by the way, before they changed the name, was called the New Age, between 1903 and 1990. That's when they changed the name to the Scottish Rite Journal of the Southern Jurisdiction. Why did they do that, folks? Well, because many of us were making the connection. We began to collect the New Age magazine. That was the name of it. New Age magazine was the official publication of the Scottish Rite Journal of the Southern Jurisdiction. And we began to read the admissions that they had made in their own publication over many years. Freemason Lynn F. Perkins wrote a book in 1972 titled New Age Youth and Masonry, what every high school and college graduate should know about Masonry. Now, folks, this book was dedicated to those of oncoming generations of youth who would build and operate the new order of the ages. Direct quote. He also wrote another book called Masonry in the New Age. And both of these books, ladies and gentlemen, are listed for sale in the 1991 McCoy Publishing and Masonic Supply Company catalog. The woman heralded as the mother of the modern New Age movement is Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. Born in 1831, died 1891. Blavatsky was born in Russia and was known for her violent temper and her ability to swear in several languages. This behavior was no doubt intensified as a result of her drug addiction to hashish. She traveled all over the world, lecturing and practicing the occult, but her greatest impact by far, ladies and gentlemen, was through her writings. Her most famous book, The Secret Doctrine, is one of the foundational occult works of all time. Her preeminently wicked book made no distinction between the serpent and the God of the Bible, and taught that Satan was the one that made man into a god. Notice, she didn't say that he promised man could become God or like God. She said that Satan was the one that made man into a god. Quote, once that the key to Genesis is in our hands, the scientific and symbolical Kabbalah unveils the secret. The great serpent of the Garden of Eden and the Lord God are identical, end quote. She continues saying, quote, thus Satan, once he ceases to be viewed in the superstitious, dogmatic, unphilosophical spirit of the churches, grows into the grandiose image of one who makes of a terrestrial a divine man, end quote.
Call me an outlaw.